2NUR FM News for our sponsored Terrace Boating with up to $1,000 off Yamaha engines.
It's 8:30. Good morning, I'm Belinda De Lasheras with Hunter News. Police have set up a dedicated strike force to investigate potential motives behind Saturday's fatal home invasion at Wickham as the call goes out for CCTV from nearby businesses. Strike force Telegree detectives are sifting through the background of 41-year-old victim Robbie Parry as they explore the possibility the gunman wrongly thought he was a major player in the region's drug trade. It follows the discovery of several cannabis plants in the backyard of Parry's Dixon Street home. Meanwhile, investigations continue into the fatal weekend shooting of a 71-year-old Mayfield man as police try to determine whether the incident was a case of murder or self-harm. They've wrapped up forensic examinations at the crime scene but are promising to pursue inquiries with witnesses. Hunter teachers are welcoming a new support package which looks to bring additional counsellors to Port Stephens schools to join the fight against bullying in the classroom. The Baird government's $167 million package is geared at addressing the challenges faced by students on a daily basis and will allow teachers extra time to deliver lessons without disruption. Liberal candidate for Port Stephens Ken Jordan says the services will help students as well as taking added pressure away from teachers.
It's very, very simple. As a teacher, what you want to do is teach. That is all it is. And they want all the time they can to get the most bang for their buck. There's a lot of students that need some assistance, need someone to talk to, and the extra money into counselling will help a lot of young people that desperately need it.
Police investigating a Boxing Day armed robbery at Mayfield have released CCTV images of two suspects. The pictures show the men on a trail bike fleeing from the super cheap auto shop on Maitland Road, passing by Warrabrook into Newcastle University before travelling through Shortland. The passenger is described as Caucasian in appearance, in his late 20s or early 30s, sporting tattoos on his left arm and leg. The rider is believed to be in his 20s with a slim build. The future of Glendale has become fair game, with the area's draft regional centre plan now open for public exhibition. Residents will also be given the chance to quiz planners on the blueprint next Thursday, with a community drop-in session at Stockland Glendale from 11 a.m. to 7 p.m. Lake Macquarie Council Senior Strategic Planner Grant Alderson says it'll give the centre a distinct advantage.
The aim is to make Glendale a real vibrant urban centre. The plan seeks to further facilitate the development of the centre, and it will include expansion of commercial floor space, additional public open space and improved transport linkages. The plan is available on our webpage at lakemac.com.au and exhibition closes on the 21st of April.
Briefly, Greens MP John Kay is set to pay the region a visit later today. He'll join Newcastle and Wallsend candidates Michael Osborne and Elena Swager for a major state election policy announcement outside the former Hamilton TAFE campus, while state opposition leader Luke Foley will be in Singleton to launch Country Labor's election campaign, as well as making a major announcement on education. The Liberal Party has finally locked in its candidates for 2 Hunter seats, less than 3 weeks out from the March 28 polls. Joanna Weedham will run in Swansea, currently held by Rogue MP turned independent Gary Edwards. Meanwhile, Daniel Collard will take on independent incumbent Greg Piper in Lake Macquarie. And University of Newcastle researchers have developed a saliva-based glucose test which could spell the end of needles and blood tests for diabetics. Now with sport, Sarah Giuliano.
Northern New South Wales Football's Chief Medical Officer will look into Lake Macquarie Regional Football Facility's draft heat policy. The move comes after concerns were raised about hot artificial surfaces rolling injuries. Newcastle Knights coach Rick Stone has Kurt Gidley on light duties ahead of Saturday's match with the North Queensland Cowboys. The captain is slated to return as fullback after missing round 1 due to hamstring tightness, but will have his fitness assessed on Friday. Bo Scott is also nursing an injury. The filling captain missed out on Tuesday's training session with a sore groin but is expected to take to the field at 1300 Smiles Stadium. And the Matildas are hoping the good work of Novocastrians in their 3-0 victory over Finland will return in the final day of Cyprus Cup competition today. The Aussies are set to face the Czech Republic, buoyed by the goals of Newcastle Jets midfielder Emily Van Egmond and former Jet Kate Gill, who helped place the team second in their group. That's sport. I'm Sarah Giuliano.
2NUR FM News Time is 25 to 9.